Hello, everyone. Good morning. Guten Morgen. Guten Abend. We will start the class in some time, like 1 or 2 more minutes. Let's give to others so that they can join, and then we will get going. Yeah. So today we are going to practice a few of the verbs. Okay. We didn't cover everything yesterday, only for five, and there are 3, 4 more very important ones. The category that I will be explaining today, and then we will practice some 15 questions that I will give it to you to answer, and then we will correct and bind up. We will finish this class in 45 minutes or less than 50 minutes today. Okay, that's the plan. And yeah, in meantime, if you have any doubts, you can keep pinging so that I will answer in the chat. Okay. We will give 30 more seconds and then we will get started. So the agenda today, as I explained, is the conjugation of few of the verbs that we have not completed in perfect and in Präteritum past form. Yeah, and then we will practice some 15 questions. Okay, I will give it to you, and so that you can answer in the chat, and then we will answer the queries that you might have. All right. Okay, then let's get started. I hope you guys are able to see my screen already. Yeah, cool. So now let me go to our stuff. Cool. So yesterday we learned few of the regular verbs. Just let me select the proper marker. All right, cool. Just a second. Fantastic. All right, so we are ready now with the stuff. So without wasting time, let us select some verbs which are very, very critical, okay, for any sentence that you will form in perfect or in, haben form, yeah, or in sein form. Okay, so first verb that I want to take today is sein, and second haben, okay, haben, and then gehen, common. These verbs we will take. We took something else yesterday, okay, and these irregular ones we will take today. Okay, so you already know for sein what is the conjugation. Okay, so let me, if I have to go down for sein, I will say, I'm just writing the conjugation for sein. Every one of you already know is been, do best, and do best, args ist, this is same args, and wir sind, ihr seid, and sie sind. There is no doubt in this one, right? Everyone knows. So now, what is the perfect form of this, and what is the Präteritum form? So sein is to be, right? To be. And when I say is been, so I'm saying I am, right? I am, present form. But if you are talking about Präteritum, that becomes what? The past form. So this will become war, okay? Is war. This been will change to war. This you have to see here, past form, okay? War. And I told you already that we will first see the form in is form, and then we will do the conjugation, which is very, very simple, right? So first we already know is war, then it will be do, war, and st. St you will add. And here args will be same like is. So I will say is er war, sie war, es war, and we will put an at the end, right? So we are waren. And here, war, and then te. right? And Gigi waren. I hope there is no doubt in this part also. Okay, this is very, very significant. The meaning is I was, you were, he was, she was, it was, we were, and you were, and this you guys were, and this is they were. So this form, giant form, you have to keep in mind. I'm just reiterating here. First, you have to know the past form of this one. Okay, Präteritum form. Okay, so this is war. Okay, and then you do the conjugation. Let me select a different color to explain a little quick. Okay, all right. So first you know this is war, and then you add here do worst. But ARGS form will be same like is. So is A war, G war, S war. There is no doubt with that. And with via, we are adding en at the end. So war was there, we have added en. So warren. And via and gg also will be same, right? So like you see is and ARGS same. This is first person. This is third person. And this is third person plural, and this is also third person, right? This is third person plural, they, right? And via is also plural. So that's why it is same. Now I hope this is clear. That is Präteritum form. And now let's do the perfect form of this one. Just a second. Mm, Let me rub this little quick so that you can see here itself. Okay. I hope there is no doubt with this one. And now, if you remember, yesterday I told you that the past form, the perfect form is also very, very simple, nothing much, right? So here, this sein will become gewesen, okay? Gewesen, okay? In the perfect form. This you have to remember for this one. So it will be gewesen. So I have been, right? If I say I have been, right? So this is perfect form for sein, right? So so here you will see the bin is gewesen. Okay, so I will say is bin gewesen, ist gewesen, du bist gewesen. So you have been. So I'll say I have been, you have been, he, she, it has been, and we have been, you guys have been, and they have been. So if you see something like this, they have been, that is sein form, perfect form. Okay, sein perfect. So now if I give you some sentence, for example, this will remain the same, right? Ist bin gewesen, du bist gewesen, er ist gewesen. So he has been. This is sie, right? So sie has been, how I will say? Sie ist gewesen. If I say it has been, es ist gewesen. If I say we have been, wir sind gewesen. There is no change with gewesen. I told you already yesterday, right? So this will never change the perfect form. Okay. So you do the conjugation for the helping verb. So that is how it is. All right. So now if I give you a sentence that I have been in Berlin. This is what example I gave yesterday, right? So if I say is I have been in Berlin, so how you will make the sentence? That's what we will learn now, little quick. Okay. So I have been in Berlin. Berlin. Okay, so how you will form the sentence for this? So I told you already that this will become is, and this have been form is been and then gewesen. I hope there is no doubt till here. So where he has been? In Berlin, right? It's been in Berlin gewesen. So now some people can say it's been nach Berlin gewesen. Is it right? The answer is no. Why? Because bin is at one place. You are at some place or something. This is not a movement. So I am here or I am Kundan. So it's been here. I will say it's been here. Okay, is been here means what? I am here. Okay, I am here. So this is not a motion, this is not a movement. So I say I have been in Berlin, it means there I have been staying, something like that. So this becomes is been in Berlin gewesen. You can't say is been nach Berlin gewesen. I hope this is clear. Till this point there is no doubt. If that is the case, then can someone say, let me give you another example. Let me rub this. He has been, sorry, he has been ill. If this sentence you have to make, how will you make this sentence in German? Quick, in the chat, please. You have to make this sentence in the chat. Ping me quickly, and then we will proceed with another conjugation of another verb. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm just rubbing. And if you have not understood anything till now, you have to ask me in the chat that can you please explain again or something like that. So this is your sentence. He has been ill. This is such a important this one concept. If you have understood this, your life will be much easier, right? If you have not understood, I will explain because this is little bit confusing and many people make mistakes here. Okay, so I'm ready to explain it again, but the target is that you should definitely understand after this class. This has been formed. Okay. All right. So I see the answer coming, but unfortunately that's not right. All right. So here you have to see this bin, right? This is bin, right? So this is sein perfect form. Okay. So this is not like I have been or yeah. So now it is better, but still it is wrong. So let me explain now. Okay. Let me select a different color and then I will explain you. All right. So let me go down a bit. Yeah. So this,
Hallo, guten Morgen.
yeah, bitte, tell me. Guten Morgen. All right. So here, if you have no doubts, then okay. Otherwise, if you have any doubts, you can ask me or you can ping me in the chat. All right. So he has been ill. Now I'm explaining this concept to you. So the subject is er. And has been is perfect form of sein, right? So first you have to do the conjugation for sein in this case. So er ist, right? And gewesen, right? Er ist gewesen. And what he has been ill. So I will say er ist krank gewesen. If you know this sentence, if you can understand this much, I'm telling you, many people till B1 also are not 100% sure of this concept. Okay, but this is very important, and it makes your grammar or your German skills look a step ahead of others. So if you say er ist krank gewesen or ich bin krank gewesen, means I have been, not keeping well. Okay, I have not been keeping well. I hope this concept is clear, and let me give another example. If I say you guys were ill. This is simple. You see the past form, Präteritum form. This is not perfect. Okay, this is not perfect. This is Präteritum form, right? So who can try this? Very simple. This is war, right? Past form is war, and then you have to do the conjugation. Okay. Who can try? Let me see quickly. Otherwise, I will explain. I have already done the conjugation for this one. I give you 30 seconds for this question. If you have any doubt in between, you can ask me in the chat. Absolutely perfect. So you guys are here and Warren, war, right? What will happen? This is war, I was, right? So here you have to add what? Te at the end. So here what? Kank. So you guys, all of you, uh, it should not happen. Sorry for that sentence. It's really sad. But here what? Kank. Okay, so you guys were ill. So now, if you have understood this, then we will not waste time on this part. Let us take one more, the perfect form of sein. So I will say, I have been tired. I have been tired. If I say this sentence, I have been tired. who can try this, that what will be the conjugation for this part. But you have to see this bin. Okay, so you have to understand this is sein perfect. Okay, this is sein perfect. Don't confuse with this have. Okay, don't confuse with this have. It is sein perfect form. Let me see who can make this. If not, I will explain quickly. Yeah, perfect, this is right. Now you have understood. Okay, so I said have been I have been tired. Like I have been teaching, right? So I have been tired, maybe. So I will say I is and been giant form. So this will be for is, right? Is been, right? Is been, and then what? Muda. Muda. This is muda gewesen. Is when muda gewesen. You will not see many people using these sentences in reality. Okay, this is little bit, you can say that no one nowadays uses, but it is very rare. But you will see in formal communication people use such sentences. Okay, is when in Berlin gewesen, is when der muda gewesen, deswegen hatte ich keine Zeit. I was very tired, or I have been very tired, so I had no time to do this. Sentences like this you can easily form after you are able to understand this. All right, so now let us move to our this part. Okay, haben. This is also very simple. We have already seen for present. Let me do the conjugation for haben. Every one of you know in this class, I believe. Okay, so ich habe, du hast, RGS hat, RGS hat, wir haben, ihr habt, and Gigi haven't. There's no doubt in this. This is very, very simple, right? So now Präteritum first we will do. Perfect we will do first. Perfect form for haben. Let me rub this, okay, not to confuse you with this one. So in present form, we already know that this is the conjugation for present form, and this is for a perfect in present. Okay, so now what will happen, I told you first use ge. Okay, and then here this is little bit different. So hab and put te, gehabt. Okay, this is perfect form, so this will remain the same, right? Right, if I say I have had, right, I have had is habe gehabt. If I say you have had, okay, du hast gehabt, er hat gehabt, sie hat gehabt. I hope there's no doubt in this, right? You guys have no doubt in this part, right? Gehabt, this is perfect form, and this you already know. So I will say, let me give one example here. Okay, he sorry about this, he has had an auto, something like this. Okay, he has had, or he has had off days. Okay, something like this. In these kind of sentences you can easily form, like you will say er hat, and this will go at the end, gehabt. Okay, and then whatever is the object you put it here. Okay, this is how you will use. Okay, but this is also very rare, people don't use this. Okay, they use the Präteritum form, and that is what we will learn now, right? So what is Präteritum form for haben? Okay, in this class we are going a bit fast because this is a revision class. Okay, but the concept you have to understand. If you don't understand, you have to ask me. Okay, so haben in Präteritum form. Präteritum. Teritum form. Okay. So haben will change to hatte. Is hatte. You have to remember for is, and then remaining you will do. So this haben become hatten. Okay. Okay. This is what it changed in Präteritum. So now we will see for all of these. So first what you have to do for is, you have to remember is hatte. Okay. So right here hatte, everywhere hatte. Okay, and then I will just add at the end based on the rule we have learned, right? So in this case, and args will be same, a hata, g hata, and s hata, this will be same, but do hottest, st will come here, this you will add. And what will happen with via, en comes, already E is there, so just n you have to add. So what about ear, just we are adding te, so hatat. And what about this guys, this is similar to via, so hatten. Okay, is there any doubt in the conjugation? Is there any doubt in this conjugation? So now conjugation is hata, du hattest, er hatte, sie hatte, es hatte, wir hatten, ihr hattet, sie hatten. So I'm saying I had, okay, you had, he had, she had, something like that, right? What is not clear? Is there no doubt or something is not clear? So that is confusing to me. So please write no doubt, or if you have any doubt, just say that you have not understood something. Okay. So now, just a second. Let me see if you guys. Okay. So now let us do some, sentences. If I give it here, I had an, I had an auto. Sorry about this. I had an auto. So how I will make the sentence? I will say is hatte ein Auto. Right? Very simple. Is hatte ein Auto. But if I say you guys, you guys had autos. Okay. So how I will make ear, and then what hattet? Yeah, hattet autos. Right? You guys have had autos. So now if I just give you one sentence and let me say who can make this. Um, they had they had umbrellas, or they had pens. They had pens. They have had pens. These two sentences, let me see who can make in the chat. And if you're not able to make, don't be, you know, um, sad. I will explain. Okay. Cool. So Amit says he has no doubt. That's nice to hear. Yeah. So these two sentences put in the chat. And once I get the first answer, I will start explaining. Yeah. So they had pens and they have had pens. So this is what haben conjugation, right? This is haben form in Präteritum. This is perfect. This is perfect. You see, this is perfect. Let me see. Okay, cool. So if I say they had pens, right? So had with this they, what is the conjugation? Hatten, right? Sie hatten. Okay. Whatever, pen, umbrella, or whatever you had, put it over there. Stift. If you have coolie, you can put, right? Something like that. Or books, you can put Busa, right? Busa. So sie hatten Busa. And now if I say they have had pens, right? So how I will make the sentence for this, right? So I will say sie, I have not got any response for this. And I believe you guys have issues with this sentence, right? So I will say sie and haben. You see the perfect form you have to see haben, and then at the last gehabt. Sie haben gehabt. They have had. right? Sie haben gehabt. This is present perfect, right? So present form only. This is not Präteritum. Präteritum I explained you here, right? So this is they have had pens, right? Or books. So I will say Sie haben what they have had Bücher, books, right? Sie haben Bücher gehabt. Okay, they have had. So this this you have to do the conjugation normal like you do, right? Yeah, that's correct. Whatever I'm getting in the chat. So this will not change at all. This will be same for is also. Is habe Bücher gehabt. Du hast Bücher gehabt. I will say du hast Bücher gehabt. He has had books. I will say he has had books. If I say he has had books, so er, sorry, er, and with er, what is the conjugation? Hat, right? Er hat. Er hat Bücher gehabt, right? Same. Er hat Bücher gehabt. There's no problem with this one, okay? And this you already have learned, okay, in the previous classes. So er hat Bücher gehabt. So now, is there any doubt till here? Is there any doubt in this part, guys? If no, then I will move. Okay. And now let us go to next verb. Okay. And this is very, very significant verb because this I had not covered in the previous class also, right? This is some real stuff. Okay. So I was in a hurry to complete this sein and haben because we didn't discuss it in the previous class. Okay, in detail. And gehen, kommen, these movement verbs, fahren, okay, these are movement. Okay, this also we have not learned, okay, in the previous class, but in this class we will learn about this. Okay, all right, let me go here. All right, this is some real important. Okay, so concentrate here very nicely. Okay, so I'm saying gehen, right? Gehen, right, is to go, right? And first we will do the perfect form. So that is I have gone, and then I will say what? I have gone and I went. Präteritum form. This is Präteritum form. These two we will learn first, and then we will go for different things. Okay, so now first you have to see that gehen, right? Gehen is a movement. Okay, so you will not say is habe, like we have learned is habe and then ge plus whatever, but here it will be different. That's why this is significant. Okay, this is significant. If you know it already, then it is okay, otherwise you have to concentrate here. Okay, so now first you have to see the perfect form. This will be gegangen. Gegangen, you have to remember this. This is gegangen, and this is motion. So whenever there's a motion, don't use haben form, use sein form. Okay, so it will be bin gegangen, not haben gegangen. Is bin gegangen. It should be I have gone is habe gegangen, right? That should be the case, but that is not the case here. So it will be is bin gegangen. So wherever there is a motion, okay, movement, so don't use haben form in perfect. Use sein form, okay, conjugation of sein, and this will every time remain the same, gegangen only. Du bist gegangen, er ist gegangen, everywhere is gegangen, but this will be conjugated. But don't use haben form. I hope this is clear. So now, if that is clear, then let me give you some example. This is your sentence that we'll see later. So I will say, we have gone to Delhi. Okay, Delhi. Okay, Delhi is capital of India, and I'm saying we have gone to Delhi. So how we will say? First, you see this, right? Wir, right? And let me put here is when, du bist, sie es ist, wir sind, ihr seid, and sie sind. This is clear. The don't confuse with have. Okay, we have to use this format because this is motion. Okay, this is movement, and where he is going? To Delhi. So gegangen will be the form here. Gegangen. Okay. So what will be the sentence here? Wir sind, wir sind nach Delhi, nach Delhi gegangen. Wir sind nach Delhi gegangen. All right. I hope there is no doubt till here. Okay, wir sind nach Delhi gegangen. So this is sein format. Okay, this is this format. Don't confuse with haben format. Many people I have seen, they write like this: wir haben nach Delhi gegangen. Okay, they have done certification B1 also. They are also doing this mistake. So this is high time that you learn that this is not right. Okay, in A1. Yeah. So you will say wir sind nach Delhi gegangen. And I see already you people have caught it, right? So I will say that we have gone to Germany. We have gone to Germany, something like that. So, or they have gone to Germany. So, how we will make the sentence? They have gone to Germany. They have gone to Germany. So, how we will make the sentence for this? Simple. This is G, right? They, right? So, I will say G, and then don't confuse with haben. You will say Sie sind. Die Sie sind nach Deutschland. Deutschland, and then gegangen. Yeah, this will come every time at the last, right? This will come, and this is nach Deutschland. Okay, Sie sind nach Deutschland gegangen. This is very simple. You have to just keep in mind that this gegangen format never uses haben form. Okay, so don't do the conjugation for haben. Do the conjugation for sein. So Sie sind, right? Sie sind nach Deutschland gegangen, right? So now, if I say I have gone to, then I will say ich bin gegangen. When I say you have gone, then I will say du bist gegangen, right? When I say he has gone, er ist gegangen. Er ist gegangen. Don't confuse it with haben. I'm telling repeatedly because this is some mistake which I'm saying several times. Okay. So if I say she has gone, sie ist gegangen. It has gone, es ist gegangen. Why s is used? For example, if I'm talking about a girl, the Madsen, if I say the girl has gone to Paris. If I say something like this, see, this is thus medicine. Yeah. So S. This is S. S ist nach Paris gegangen. I hope this is very, very clear. This gegangen format, right, is clear. So if that is the case, now then let us move on to the Präteritum form. Let me rub this little quick so that I can, move to this one. We have enough time to cover everything that I have promised for this class. So no worries. Okay, all right. So let me go a little bit up. Yeah. So here, first what you have to learn, okay, the Präteritum form for is, which I think you guys have seen already, right? In the last class, I had given you the glimpse of this, right? So, but still I will just tell you that the Präteritum, the past form, right? We just learned present perfect, right? Right? We just learned what? Present perfect. So I said he has gone, but I didn't say he went. I didn't say he went, right? This is past form. This is called preteritum, right? This is what we are going to learn now. Let me select a different color so that you can understand it better. All right. All right. Cool. So now if I say went for is, so this is ging. This is ging. This you have to keep in mind. Okay, this gehen changed to ging in past, and this Präteritum form. Okay, so this if you remember for is, then your life is much easy, right? Is ging, right? Args also same ging only, right? No change. But for do, what will happen? Easy, right? Gingst, right? And we are gingen. Here already you know now. Put te at the list and here gingen. No change with ear. I hope there is no doubt with this part. Guys, any doubt for this one? If you have any doubt, this is the time you have to tell me. Okay. If there's no doubt, then we will proceed to sentences. All right. So see how easy it became if you know the rules, right? This is how you have to make sentences. Now let us take one sentence. So I say that I went. Perfect. So you will say I went to um, say other place. I'm coming from Patna, so I will say I went to Patna. Okay, I went to Patna. Okay, so how to make this sentence simple is you already know. So and went is what, past form, right? So ging. So the sentence will be is ging nak which place? Patna. Okay, in India. Okay, this is a place in India. All right, so let me sit 1 second. Sorry about this. Okay, and this is playing with me. All right, so all right, so if I say that um, we we went to France, we went to France, or we went to Germany, whatever you feel easy, just try this out in the chat. Okay, try this out. I have already told you the conjugation for all of them. So you have to just ping and practice. That's what I want. Meanwhile, I'm just rubbing it and I'm saying in the chat who is the first person to ping. This is very simple. I'm saying we went to France, or we went to Germany. Yeah, if you don't know a certain word, just use English word. I don't mind. Okay. But in this class, you have to understand the concept. Okay. The concept is important. Word meaning anyway. If you don't know, at least use Germany, Deutschland. Okay. Simple. Yeah. So I see already we are gingen nach. Yeah. Deutschland. So this wir, this became gingen, right? So anytime from today onwards, don't be afraid of using wir gingen, ihr gingt, es ging, okay, is ging, du gingst, right? It hears little bit, um, different, might be wrong, your mind will say, but don't be afraid. Just use this logic and keep on making the sentence. Here there's no problem, there will be no doubt. If it was like I have gone to uh, Germany, then this will be little bit confusing for many, but in this case there's no doubt. So I will say is bin nach Deutschland gegangen. This is what form? This is perfect form, right? So es bin nach Deutschland gegangen, which we have already seen. But this is Präteritum form, and we have already seen the conjugation. So I say is ging nach Deutschland. Cool. So we have covered one very important stuff, and now we have 20 minutes left with us. Okay, we went little bit fast today because we have practiced already these things a number of times in the past. So let us now jump to the last topic for today. So you have 15 questions. Okay, 15 questions to translate. Okay, in the screen you can say, I hope you are able to see this. Okay, you are able to see this, and try making this, and then I will explain. I give you 10 8 to 10 minutes for this. Okay, and I will explain immediately after that. Okay, you can start writing in your notebook or here in the chat. Okay, and later you match it, and ping at all at a time, otherwise you will be confused what did you write. Okay, so ping all at a time. Okay, put the number here so that I can match, and you have 10 minutes for 15 questions, and then I will explain. I hope you guys are not facing issues while solving this problem. Still, you have 4 more minutes to go. Don't be in a rush. Check it 2 3 times, and if you are 100% sure, ping it. You have more 2 3 minutes. Okay. So if you are able to get all 10 on 10, then definitely you have gone a long distance. You have already learned a lot if that is the case. Cool. All right, guys, let's start now. I think most of you have got it. Okay. So now let us start solving this problem. Okay. And once you see, match it and tell me how many you got correct. Okay. And so let us see this first. Okay. Let us see this first. So this is have been form, right? So this is have been. Sein perfect form, right? Sein perfect. So this will be is been gewesen, right? Is been gewesen. So I have been. What you have been gewesen? Tired. So I will say is been müde, müde, and müde gewesen. This guy, okay? Is been müde gewesen. So I have been, very tired. And now second is she has had a car. So this is perfect form of haben, right? So this will become sie hat ein Auto gehabt. Sie hat ein Auto gehabt. I'm just first telling you guys, and then I will take the doubts. If you have any doubt, you can ask me that you have not understood anything. Okay. Sie hat ein Auto gehabt. So now let me rub this guy and take the third one. Third one. We have done the homework, right? So wir and then have done, right? Wir haben die Haus Haus Aufgabe Aufgabe what gemacht. Gemacht. Wir haben die Hausaufgaben or Hausaufgabe gemacht, right? And now fourth one is he has read the book, right? So hat er hat das Buch gelesen. Er hat das Buch gelesen. See, gelesen, we have already seen this, right? A heart form, right? He has, let me see what you guys are pinging in between. Fourth one, yeah, er hat das Buch gelesen. Yeah, you guys are doing a good job. And fifth one, they have gone to school. So there's a motion. There's a motion. So what I will say, sie sind, not haben. I am not saying sie haben. What I am saying, let me see who made this correct. Yeah, many of you. So sie sind zur Schule. What? Gegangen. Right? Let me see who made this correct. Many of you. I'm so happy to see that you guys are really understanding most of the things that I'm explaining. So now, sixth one. Sixth one, what is that? You have come late. Let me rub this so that I can explain. Meanwhile, I will just tell you guys, you have come late, right? So there's a motion again, right? Come is common. Yeah. Come is common. This I'm just rubbing. If you get any doubt in the end, you can, revisit this video and watch it again. But I don't think that case will come because you are understanding most of the thing. All right. So now, which one? This one, sixth one. So sixth one says, you have come late. So singular. So do. So will I use bist here or hast? Obviously bist, because this is motion. So do bist, spät. Late is what? Spät. And common. Yeah. So ge common. Do bist. Let me see who made this correct. Amit, you have to take a look on this thing, but last time you made it right, but no worries. Okay. And let me see others if I get chance. Others have done a fair job, I think. Sixth, let me quickly take a look. Sixth, no, many of you have got it wrong. Guys, please do concentrate here. Okay, there's a motion. Yeah. Yeah, I know you know it, but this is the trick. Okay, many people make this mistake, and that's why I have given this as a question. So do best spät gekommen. So now seven. Drink is what? Trinken, and the last form is getrunken. Okay, is habe Wasser getrunken. Is habe Wasser getrunken. If you are not able to make it, don't worry, because I have not taught you, but this you should be able to do it after few class. So this is also like schreiben, right? Schreiben, right? This do how to make this sentence? Sie hat. What I will say? Sie hat. What she has written? Einen Brief. Einen Brief. What? Geschrieben. Geschrieben. Schrieben. Not geschrieben. It changes to geschrieben. I hope you guys have taken a note of that. Let me see who has. Yeah, many of you have made it perfectly all right. So, meaning you are concentrating on these things. But if you are making a small little bit here and there, don't be sad, because these are starting phase, right? So you will get better. Okay. So now let us be quick, 6 more minutes, right? So this one I have already explained, that sie hat einen Brief. So why einen Brief? Because brief is masculine, der Brief, der Brief, and it is in accusative. So this der will become den, ein will become einen. I hope you guys are not making mistake in accusative, that I have taught. And if you are having any doubts, please watch those previous videos. So sie hat einen Brief geschrieben. So he has run fast. Run is laufen, and perfect form is gelaufen. But there is a motion, right? There's a motion. So this will be not er hat. It will be er ist. Er ist schnell gelaufen. Let me see who has made this correct. Er ist schnell. Schnell is fast. Gelaufen. Gelaufen. Yeah. Let me see what was that ninth. Who did it right? Many of you did it wrong. Guys, please do keep in mind, when there's a motion, I told you in this class, when someone is moving from somewhere to somewhere, then don't use haben format here. Okay, you have to use sein. Okay, sein conjugation. So er ist schnell gelaufen. Okay, laufen is to run. There's a motion. So we have bought bread. So there's no motion here. You are just buying. You are at some place. You are buying this bread. So wir haben bought, gekauft. Kaufen is kaufen, kaufen. This is regular one. So just use ge and then kauf and put te. So gekauft. So wir haben bought, gekauft. Yeah. So now 11th one is you have told the truth. What is the 11th one? You have told the truth. So jagen, right? This is on also what? Jagen is what kind of verb? Weak verb. Okay, and regular verb. Okay, so it is very simple to make sentences for jagen. Let me just put here jagen. So ge, jag, root, and te, gesagt. Okay, so you guys plural. So ear, and haben will be conjugated for ear, and I have 100 times by now taught you guys. Ihr habt what? The truth you have told, right? So truth is the Wahrheit, the Wahrheit. If you don't know this, don't be panicking. Don't panic. Okay, just main concept you have to understand. If you write ihr habt gesagt, I will be happy. But if you write ihr habt die Wahrheit gesagt, then I will be super happy because you are concentrating on words also. We have to build words. Okay, don't be just like, I eat an apple, he eats an apple. If you are able to just make these kind of sentences, then life will be very difficult. You have to know many words slowly. Okay, that's why I try to give different sentences now. All right, so now she has slept well. She has slept well. Let me go down. Let's not waste time in wiping. Sorry about this. All right. So C has, I'm telling 12th one. So C is G. Slept. Sleep is what? Schlafen. Schlafen. Right? So I will say Sie hat. Sie hat. Haben conjugation for Sie is hat. So I will say Sie hat what? Good, well slept. So I will say Sie hat gut geschlafen. Geschlafen. Because this is irregular, right? So don't put te here. This will be geschlafen. Sie hat gut geschlafen. So she has nicely slept, There's no problem. Enough sleep, right? So sie hat gut geschlafen. So 13th, he has lost his keys. So er hat, with er, hat will be there, right? Er hat his keys. So what will be seine? Here his is sein. Okay, seine. Schlüssel. What? Verloren. Yeah. So what will be there? Let me see who has made it. Let me see. This one is little tricky. Let me see who has made it right. Till now I don't see anyone. 13th one. No one has tried it, I think. 13th one, right? No one has tried. All right, no problem. So er hat seine Schlüssel verloren. There is no verloren is if you are not able to make this sentence, don't panic because this is something I have not taught also, but just for practice I had given. So I have met my friend. Meeting is treffen. Treffen is to meet, right? And perfect form is getroffen. 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 So I have met my friend. How it will be? Let me write here. I will say ich habe meinen Freund getroffen. Getroffen. Yeah. Let me. I tried it, but I used this Schlüssel. Okay. So no worries. So here, meinen Freund. You see, mein Freund, der Freund, der Freund. Haben is accusative, so this will be mine will become meinen because this is masculine. So I am saying ich habe meinen Freund getroffen. Getroffen. I hope there is no doubt. So last one, we have waited for the bus. Let me write here. Last one, we have waited for the bus. I don't expect you guys to make this sentence in this A1 class till now, because I have not taught this wait, right? But if you have made it, I will be super, super happy. Okay. I see many people have tried it, but it is wrong. Okay. So let us see. Okay. Let us see. Let me see one more who has tried it. I see one more answer, but that's again wrong. All right. So what? Guys, concentrate here. This is very, very important. If you use such sentences in the exam, people will be super happy for A1 level. Even for A1 to B1, people will be happy, because even in B1 also people struggle. Not B1, people will struggle. A2, A1 to A2 people struggle. Yeah. B1, for B1 it is very, very simple. Nothing is there in this sentence. Okay. All right. So now let me see. Wharton. So gay watet will be the perfect form. And wir, right? So I will say wir haben, wir haben gewartet, gewartet. We have waited, right? We have waited. But for what? So whenever you are waiting on someone, okay, whenever you are waiting on someone, you have to use auf. Okay, this you have to remember, not fear. Many people will say fear and all. That is wrong. But when you are waiting on someone, okay, then you say auf. Yeah. So now the question is, you are waiting on what? Bus. So this is der Bus, der Bus, right? And this is accusative, right? This is accusative. So der will become den, ein will become einen. So I will say wir haben auf den Bus gewartet. So the sentence will be, we have waited for the bus. Wir haben auf den Bus gewartet. Now, guys, be honest and tell me how many you got correct out of 15. Okay. Just be true to yourself. Just ping here and let me see uh, who has got the highest. Or you can say 0, 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 14, 15. Everything is fine. It doesn't matter. Let me see who is honest and who is telling me first how much you got it. Amit says 11. Super proud. If you got 11 right, you should be seriously very, very proud of yourself that you have gone a long distance. You have learned a lot, right? Anyone else? I want one more answer, that how many you got correct out of 15. I want one honest answer. You can be, you can say 2, 3. Don't panic, don't worry. No one is judging you. All I want is honesty. Okay, if you say 2 or 0, next time you will work very, very hard. Right? All right. So I say 7. Extremely very proud. If you have got 7 also correct out of 15, you should be very proud, because we are learning in this class. We are not a master, right? What we are doing, we are learning. So anywhere more than 6, if you have got more than 6 out of 15, then I would say that you are at A1 level already. Okay, you are at level A1. But if you have tried all 15 of them and you got, more than 8, then you are super, super good placed, and you are about to move, higher from A1 to A2 level. So that is the thing why I asked you this question. I hope you guys really enjoyed everything that we have learned. So now what is left out for the next class, okay, next few classes for A1 is the future tense. I have not taught future, okay, future tense. I have not taught future, okay. This we will see in the next class. And the past perfect form also we have not seen. Past perfect form, like I had gone, right? I had gone, maybe you have seen. I had, um, like I have gone, right? I had gone, something like that. So I had gone. Or you have studied, so I had studied. So something like that we have not seen. So these two things we will see in the next class. Okay, the future tense and past perfect. Okay, so these two things we will cover in the next and the following classes that we have, right? For A1 we are about to reach the closure of A1, but we still have some topic which will be very very relevant for you guys, so don't miss the coming topics. So we will practice dative again with 100 examples, and if you practice this class in dative 100 example, your life will be very cool. You will never make mistake in higher levels A2 to B1 and B2, because people don't practice in A1 and they keep doing the same mistake in B1 also, B2 also, right? But our target is that in A1, when I say that I have completed A1, then you should be in a situation that you will be 100% sure of every topic that we have learned till date, because every class I'm trying to give you several examples, right? So dative will be accusative and dative practice. Okay, we will do this is very significant topic, right? And then in the last classes, right, plural also I have not taught you how to make plural, like for book, right? The plural is busa, buser. House, what is the plural? Häuser, right? So these things I have not taught you. So this is part of A1, A2, right? So that also I will teach. Even B1 also they teach sometimes, but I will teach you in A1, A2. So last class, what we will cover will be the entire, exam preparation. I know many of you are applying for PR. I got some people saying that I am applying PR. I want to write this A1 exam. Okay, so I need to teach you the exam preparation also. That will be one day, and I will teach you everything what it is required to pass this A1 exam. So don't worry about it. It's just, 2 hours class and you will be up for A1. And if you attend that 2 hours class for A1 exam preparation, this is my guarantee. With that class itself, you will pass this exam. Okay, this is not very difficult. We have learned almost everything. Okay, but whatever is left, we will revise. I hope there is no doubt till now. Okay, so PDF, I don't have the habit of making PDFs because everything I just put it in the class, but I will definitely create a PDF for you guys because I don't get time. Sorry for that, but I will create a PDF and share it across whoever wants. You can just write email to me. Okay, let me write here for Learn German with Kundan. Learn German with Kundan at gmail.com. gmail.com. So here you write email to me that you want PDF or something, and I will send you the PDF. Okay. If you want to attend higher classes like A2 and above, for that also you can write me the email on this. Okay. Learn German with Kundan at gmail.com. Right. And for any other queries that you have, something you have not understood, you can write me here. Okay. Or in the WhatsApp group also. Right. You can do that. All right, so let me see if anyone has got any doubt in whatever we have learned till now. Okay, I see that people have doubt for auf. Okay, all right, let me explain little quick. So I wait for you. If this is the sentence, okay, if this is the sentence, how to make the German form, German sentence for this. So whenever there is a warten thing to wait, so always you have to use auf, and it is accusative. It is accusative. So now how to make this? Is warten is the verb. Warten is the verb. Remove this and put a for is, right? So I will say is water, and then you are waiting for what? So for is auf here, right? Don't say is water für, that will be wrong. So is water auf, for what you are waiting for someone. So do. So do accusative is this. So the sentence will be is water auf this. But if I say I wait for the bus, if I say I wait for the bus, right? So I will say is water auf, then this der Bus will become den Bus. Ist water auf den Bus, right? If I will say I have waited for the bus, I will say ich habe auf den Bus gewartet. If I say, did you wait for the bus? Did you wait for the bus? So see, these sentences you should be able to make, right? So how to make you waited for the bus? So in spoken one, you can just say hast du auf den Bus gewartet. Gewartet. Hast will come in the first place and do will come in the second place because we are making a question. I have told all these things in the previous class, how to form questions, and there's hundred of examples I have given. So you can refer previous videos and your life will be much easier. But we will solve all this in the coming classes also. Don't panic. My target is to practice minimum 10 to 20, 50 examples in the class so that you never feel like, okay, I attended a class which was full of theory, only, the story, but no one is bothered about the real application. But in this class we will do that. Hope you have really enjoyed. Sorry for extending 10 minutes. I apologize for that, and we will meet again the next week. Okay, so bis dann, and if you have no doubts, then cool. I wish you a very nice remaining day or night. Thank you so much, and bis Jumpstart. Ciao, ciao.